In this lecture, we'll be taking a look at how to delete a node from a binary search tree. The example that we'll be taking here is deleting a node with children. So you can see that we have created a method called delete node, and then we are passing the root node itself in the method. And over here, if I take you to the delete node method, what we are doing is we are first of all creating a node instance and then assigning the value that we want to delete as data. After that, we are calling this method called delete, where we are passing the root node and then we are deleting it. Now here the root node is already defined as an attribute, and that is how we can pass it directly over here. And then the instance that we create a delete node is being passed to this method called delete. Now if you come inside this method, here we are checking if root is null. In that case, we are returning root itself. So this is not going to delete anything if the root is null. Now after that, we are checking if the data that we want to delete is less than the root data. In that case, we are going and calling the delete again, and this time we are getting the root.left. If the data that we want to delete is greater than root.data, then we are doing this operation, and this time we are saying root.right. After that, if the data that we want to delete is found to be root data itself, so what we are doing is we are going inside this, and here we are trying to find out whether there is any child nodes or not. So in order to find out child nodes, we are checking root.left and root.right. Now in this case, our root node is having two childs, 13 and 45. So in this case, this condition will not get executed. Over here, this will also be skipped because root.left is not null in our case, and here also this will be skipped. Now as we have both the child nodes, what we are doing is we are taking the root.right.data. So in this case, 45 will be assigned over here, and that will part of the root.data. So 45 becomes the root node now, and then we are deleting the value that we have passed, and after that we are finally returning the data. So now if I run this one, here you will see when we have deleted a node with children, in order traversal now shows 3, 16, 22, 45, 37, 99. Earlier you can see that it was showing 23 as well. Now 23 has been removed from the delete node, and rest of the items or nodes in the binary search tree are displayed over here. So that's how we delete a node from a binary search tree.